Today we're talking about plants. Hey guys, it's Sam with The Blind Life. Okay, I know it's a little strange. The video is about plants, but stick with me. It's gonna make sense, I promise. So the way this all started is I was actually going to a birthday party recently and I was thinking, what can I get this guy? This guy is totally blind and trying to come up with a birthday gift idea. And I thought about getting him a houseplant. Now, of course, someone who is totally blind, they could have any plant they want. There's nothing saying, no, you can't have this plant. But there are gonna be some plants that are better suited for someone without vision than other ones. For example, this monster right here. I would never buy this cactus for someone who cannot see. I love this guy. We have had him for many years. Ow. That's why right there. We've had this guy for many years, and when we first got him, this appendage right here was sticking straight up, and that's the only part of the cactus there was. And now it slowly grew up so tall that it fell over, and it's continuing to grow. Now it looks like an elephant trunk, and it has spawned a whole crown of cacti all around the top here. And I love this guy, but you have to be very careful and very delicate with it. Anyway, back to the story though. This is not gonna be a good plant to just give somebody as a gift. But this guy right here is a jade plant. This is another type of succulent, just like the cactus. And this would be a perfect plant to give somebody, especially if this is gonna be their first plant and they're not experienced with taking care of houseplant. Because this is a succulent, you don't have to water it hardly at all. In fact, you could get by. This guy could live for many years just getting one watering a month. Literally, that's all you would have to do. And in fact, the danger with these guys is overwatering. In fact, that's how I killed one of my last ones, is I watered it too much. But it's a very firm, glossy leaf. It's a great plant to touch. And you can get all the information you need to know about this plant by feeling. You don't need to just look at it. You can get all that information by touching it. How well it's doing, how well it's growing, if it needs water, if these leaves here are very soft and squishy, not very firm, you need to give it some water. Or if you can stick your finger in the soil and you can go down about an inch and it's still really dry, yeah, you probably should go ahead and give it some water. These plants just have a lot of really good texture, and so that's why I was thinking that it would be a great plant for the visually impaired. Now, I have a lot of plants around my house, and some of them I wouldn't recommend for someone who's totally blind because they're very visual plants. You need to be able to see them to tell the health of them and how well they're doing. I have one plant that if it is really droopy and hanging down, I need to water it. And as soon as I water it, within about an hour, it's back and upright. So those are plants that I wouldn't necessarily recommend for someone who's visually impaired, but I would definitely recommend one of these in the succulent family. There's lots of succulent plants that are not pokey like cactus. They're more like this jade where you can definitely touch them and feel them and it's gonna be fine, and that's actually a very good way to take care of them, is actually getting hands-on with them. They're easy to care for and they last a long time. So, my favorite plant recommendation for the blind is a jade plant. There you go, guys. See? It made sense in the end. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to hit the like button and also subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can stay up to date with the videos in the future. As always, this is Sam with The Blind Life. Be careful with the cactus, and I'll see you next time.